What's up, guys? Moonlight150 here. Got a battle for you today. There's another NU battle. Like I said earlier, I have a lot of NU battles backed up, so expect a lot of them. I hope you enjoy NU battles because I certainly do. It's one of my favorite tiers. Anyway, so he's going to lead off with his B-Barrel. I'm going to lead off with my Jump Bluff. Now, I did not predict the B-Barrel to come out first, but definitely a hand in my advantage because I know he's going to want to switch out for obvious Seed Bomb, Sleep Powder reasons. So he's going to go into his Tangela, and I'm just going to take the turn to set up the Swords Dance to get this Jump Bluff moving. So as we all know, Tangela is a bulky defense wall, and I'm afraid I'm just not going to be able to hit it, but I do have now the +2 acrobatics. I don't have the flight gem. I actually carry the life orb to hit all my attacks. And that's a clean 2-hit KO on the Tangela, but he's going to go for the Toxic now, so sadly this Jump Bluff is not going to be lasting too long because look at Jump Bluff's low HP. Anyway, so it's a clean 2-hit KO, but he's going to switch out because obviously it's the Regenerator Tangela. He's going to go switch out into his Bastion to take the Seed Bomb. This is going to do absolutely nothing, even though I am +2. Actually, no, not Seed Bomb, Acrobatics, never mind. It's going to do nothing because it's not stab, it's resisted, it's all that stuff. It does nothing to Bastion. So he's going to be racking up my poison damage, or his poison damage. I don't know how would you say that sentence. Anyway, so I'm going to go for my Seed Bomb, just see if it does more. It actually does a nice chunk of damage, but I think I'm going to wear off in health and by the time I actually finish him off with Seed Bombs. Especially since my poin's racking up and he now wants to up the rock, so I don't want to switch out because Jump Bluff will obviously die within a turn after coming in with Stealth Rocks. So I'm just leaving in my Jump Bluff to die, just do as much damage as it can to this Bastion. So it is another 1-hit KO, but he is going to go for the Metal Burst now to finish off my Jump Bluff. So it did a nice chunk of damage. It weakened, what's his name, Tangela, and he's got Bastion pretty much down to no HP. So I'm going to bring in my Camerupt, and I think I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, you know, obviously super effective and all that. Now, for those who, I think this is the first time you see my Camerupt, but this is a weird set that I kind of came up with, kind of copied at the same time. It's a mixed set with 3 physical attacks and 1 special attack being Overheat. And it actually works really well for me, at least for the battles that I bring it to. So you'll be seeing Camerupt in a couple battles, but he brings in his Zebstrika, and he's actually going to use the Me first and go for the Earthquake, which, yikes, I did not see that coming, and that's actually going to finish off my Camerupt. That's the disadvantage to being physically and specially attack invested. He doesn't really have much defense, especially for something super effective like Earthquake. But I'm going to bring in my Kadabra, and as we all know, Kadabra is kind of ruling the NU tier right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up to RU pretty soon. But given its really weak defense, I doubt it'll ever happen unless something really weird comes up. But it pretty much rules the NU tier for me. I don't feel safe without bringing it to an NU battle. But he's going to switch out his Tangela, seeing that Psychic was a 2-hit KO, and he's going to bring in his Unpheasant, which I'm thinking, what is this Unpheasant going to do? I've never seen an Unpheasant before, and as we all know, it's probably the worst of the birds. And it lives up to that title because it just dies off by 1 Psychic, because Kadabra is a monster with a Life Orb. But he's going to go back into his Zebstrika, I'm going to go for another Psychic again, and that is going to finish off the Zebstrika. So that's 2 Pokemon down, 1-hit KOs basically by Kadabra. But he's going to bring in back in his Senor Pasta, and I'm just going to go for another Psychic. It's going to be another 2-hit KO, but he switches out to get more Regenerator health back. Going to go back into his B-Barrel, and I think that's just, B-Barrels are bulky, especially special defense bulky, so he is going to live, but just with the little smidge of life that he is right there, that's about half. But because of that switching, I'm just going to go for another attack, and that'll be the Energy Ball to finish him off, so really all he's doing is racking up his Tangela's Regenerator health. I don't really see what the point of this is, but it does leave him a full 2-hit KO to do something. I don't know, Sleep Powder or Leech Seed, which actually he goes for now, which is the Leech Seed. But by the time I finish him off, he's not going to gain any energy back from Kadabra, because there's going to be no Pokemon to sap life from me. So, Senior Boss is finally dead, and he's gonna go into his Combusken. Now, I'm fearing the Night Slash, because my Combusken is a Night Slasher. Home Claw's Night Slash, Fire Punch, Sky Uppercut is what I carry. But he's actually I switch out into my Towa of Ice Kopaka, the Walrein. But he actually has the Shadow Claw instead of the Night Slash, what I found really interesting. But that does nothing to my Walrein, because I'm a really weird mix on my Walrein. It has stats in pretty much every category except speed. It's built to be bulky, but also hit a punch. I don't know, I've been meaning to fix it, but it just seems to work so well. But I actually dodged the Sky Uppercut, and that will finish him off with a Surf, because I am special attack invested, so that will be the game. So good game, Golderzoa, and I will see you guys on the next battle. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you guys on the next battle. Probably be another NU one. Bye.